I want to talk to you about one of the most disturbing trends I've seen on the internet in a long time, and that is the rise of AI fitness influencers, and in particular, fitness transformations tied to those fitness influencers. These are all over my feed, and I think the implications are so scary. So let's get into it. A few weeks ago, you might have seen this video that was all over all of the feeds. Like it has millions upon millions of views and such high engagement. It is a video of just a really normal looking average woman, and she's walking out, and her before, she is overweight and looking sad, and her house is a little bit messy, and it feels like a kind of video you would take or I would take. And then the after, she's lost like 40 pounds. So there's been a significant drop in weight. It's inspiring, right? This looks incredible. It looks like this woman has gone through such a big transformation and feels so good about herself. And that's a journey that many of us can be inspired by. It's great, only it's not real. Did you see it? I didn't even notice this at first, and I think I'm like pretty clever in this space. This is what I do. I talk a lot about what's real and what's not, and internet versus reality, and I'm a journalist. So I like to think I'm a little bit cynical when it comes to the online world. I didn't notice until Instagram's algorithm started feeding me videos like and what started setting off my spidey sense, my feeling of, okay, this isn't quite normal, is the fact that so many of these videos felt very similar. It felt like a lot of these journeys started in high school, which again, to me was really interesting. I do think that's a very deliberate choice. And then they end up looking in one way or another like an Instagram baddie. They look like TikTok filters by the end of it. They have that chiseled look, the big lips, the big eyes, the lashes, the things that are very trendy right now. I started watching a bunch of these, and then Instagram was feeding me more and more and more. And I noticed a couple of things. One, a bunch of them start in high school. They all have a very similar theme. Two, a lot of them had very similar narratives. It often would be around a breakup, and then these women had these incredible glow ups and changed themselves, or they had really bad acne and then they had a glow up and change themselves. But when I clicked across to their pages, there wasn't more depth there. Even the captions felt like they were written by ChatGPT trying to be a teenager in the 90s. So it would be like free spirit finding my soul, or heart, flower, moon, star, things like that. It didn't take me long to realize that the vast majority of these are fake, but they're fooling thousands, if not millions of people. You just need to look at the stats on these videos. Across the board, they're going viral. And clearly, Instagram was pushing them to me. I reckon it's pushing it to a lot of people, because this kind of transformation helps sell products, and it sells insecurity, and it sells engagement and all that stuff. Of course, you can look at this and be aware. Awareness is like step one. We need to know what's happening, especially on our children's social media feeds, but also on our own. But how can you tell if they're real or if they're fake? There's a couple of things. One, I noticed in my research, a lot of these accounts started in December or January this year. I think that's because the AI technology around videos in particular has developed so quickly in the last couple of months that it's made it a lot more accessible for people to do these kind of videos, like some creepy guy in the basement, than it was in the past. So now Creepy McCreepster can create 20 AI avatars and do these transformation videos in a way that he couldn't a year ago. Two, check whom these accounts are following, and also who's engaging on the post. Look at who else is commenting and who else is following and who else they are following as well. I noticed a lot of these accounts, these trending AI accounts, they follow each other. There's a whole circle of them. They interact with each other. My instinct is it's probably one man who's created like 20 of these, and he has all 20 of them follow and interact with each other, so it appears more legitimate. And so Instagram likes it as well, because there's engagement, there's interaction, there's talk, there's debate. And then it makes it more comfortable for me and you when we open it. We're like, okay, this is a real person, it's not AI. But it's not a real person, it's just a whole group of AI. Three, AI still does struggle with little details, hands in particular. So it does weird stuff with fingers. AI struggles a lot with writing. So if you look in the background of certain things, it's not good with writing. It tends to do strange characters instead of actual words. Sometimes the creators themselves get a bit lazy. So this original transformation video I showed you, if you look at the background, everything is exactly the same. There's like a vacuum that doesn't move. The items in the background don't move. So that just tells you right away that's a fake, because obviously if this woman has gone off and lost 40 pounds, the setting would be a bit different. 4, look and see what these are promoting. The vast majority of these transformation videos are promoting often supplements. Like it'll be a link in their bio to some kind of weird supplement that led to this incredible transformation, or they link you back to their adult only content. And that's a big thing that many of these are promoting, is their OF page, but for AIs. How else can you protect yourself and your littles? I think just being aware. This is happening, and it's going to be happening more and more because this kind of content performs so strongly. I wish that the social media giants do something to protect us against this and instate some kind of AI policy, but we're not there yet. For now, just be careful with what you see on your feed. A lot of stuff isn't real, and there's some weird things going on.